I don't put writing in the work category because writing is something I would genuinely do if I had $10 million. It's just like a deeply meaningful activity to me. Other people might look and say, wow, you sure spend a lot of your time writing or editing. And I'm like, yeah, but honestly, I love this. And this is what a lot of people do when they're retired or they become wealthy. They're like, I'm finally going to write my book or whatever. And I'm like, I'm going to do this right now because writing is excellent. It's just crystallized, externalized thinking, very satisfying. So I'd say no more than a quarter of the year am I like engaged in money creating, hardcore focused work activities, and that's a pretty good ratio. Yeah. Yeah, that's Unschooled Ventures, the little travel company I started in 2008. It was actually inspired by that trip to South America. I fell in love with Argentina so hard that I decided that I was going to try to convince some of the teenagers, the unschoolers who worked at this summer camp where I had also worked. I'm sorry, the teenagers who attended the camp where I had worked. And maybe there would be enough of them. I could bring them to South America for 6 weeks and we could, I don't know, we could go learn Spanish and do homestays, or we could do kind of self-directed travel where the teenagers get to have some voice in planning the trip. And ultimately, we did both of those things. And we also went to Buenos Aires and we learned tango together. And as essentially a non-dancer, I was just told by the director of that summer camp, Grace Llewellyn, who wrote the Teenage Liberation Handbook, I was told, if you're going to be in Buenos Aires, you are seriously missing out if you do not try to learn some Argentine tango. And so I did that. We took the group there. We had a really amazing tango teacher. And it was kind of a fun cultural experience for everyone in the group. But I fell in love with tango. And that is something I went pretty deep into for years after that trip until I discovered this other form of partner dance I mentioned called fusion. And partner dance has increasingly become a big way that I spend my free time and my money because it's athletic, it's fun, and it's extremely social and connective.